Well, it's warm. I'm in a t-shirt. And it's warm for one day. It's warm for today. And that's literally it. Okay? So it's beautiful out. It is so nice right now. We're so excited. Yes, Blue, we are super, super excited. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. Super excited. It's beautiful out. We're so happy. Yes, there's still quite a lot of snow. It's melting very, very fast. Things are sort of, like, because it's still melting and all this goo, it's not drying up. It's not really drying up. It's pretty gooey. So I'm just going to play the goo dance. There's still quite a lot of goo right at the gate. It's one of the reasons we don't want, there we go, Shadowfax to go out that way. It's better for him to stay in here, as mucky as this is and as not fun as this is, just because going in and out of the gate is worse. So it's not as bad, to be honest. It's still goo. Okay, it's still goo land. But you can see the snow is melting. It's a little more solid. I'm just walking in the horse prints because the horse clearly has a better idea. So, hi! We have the hay is currently in the barn. And the reason the hay is in the barn, here's my guys. Because the hay is in the barn, that's where these guys are. But it's just so mucky. I'd rather they not be too much in the barn. I mean, in the muck. So, I'm just looking for eggs. Tristan already brought a lot in. He's been getting out here way earlier than I have. So, I really do not expect to find very... Oddly enough... Oh, it's cracked. Dang it. Look at that. Big crack. But there was an egg up there. So I'm actually going to go in there. That's no good. So I'm actually just going to set this down, go in there, and see if I can't see any more eggs up there. Because if there are any more eggs up there, I want to know about it. I don't think there are. I think it's just... Ah! Found one. Okay, so there are eggs up here. Okay, I'm just going to actually leave these feed bags. We're going to leave these feed bags as kind of a spot for these Hi! So, this egg wasn't there yesterday. And it's not cracked. We're going to leave those feed bags as a spot for them to lay eggs. So, hi, guys. I'm not giving you anything. I didn't bring snacks. I know, but I didn't bring snacks. Sorry. So I have to use a bungee cord to close this gate because it's not fantastic. But, duck egg. Would have been 2 duck eggs if that one wasn't cracked. All right, we're going to put that. I don't have any pockets in this shirt. So we're going to get my broom and check under this bird. Excuse me, honey. So the trick is you just want to move the bird. I know. Okay, there's no egg under you. You just want to move the bird gently. And she's way under the shelf. So usually if they weren't like way under a shelf, I would just... Hi, guys. Can I lean on you while I find my way around the muck? That's what I do. I lean on Shadowfax. It works. So hopefully this will continue to dry up. It is going to get cold again. And cold by quite a lot, unfortunately. So one beautiful day. The sun is out. Hopefully it will help dry this ground up a little bit more. I almost face planted. That would suck. Okay. There we go. Now the trick here is, again, fancy footwork. The trick here is you wrap your arm around the post. There's a board under me right here. You wrap your arm around the post and go. And then you reach back for the door You got to do that. You got to do the fancy dance, or you're not going to make it out without a shoe full of water. No, I'm not wearing boots. Why would I wear boots? I am using this puddle to clean that muck off my shoes. But I got duck egg, so yay. Happy with the duck egg. Going over here to see if there's any duck eggs over here. Okay, I actually see a duck egg, and I'm not going to go get it. I'm going to tell Tristan to go get it. Because here's the problem. That water is deeper than my shoes. So, there's a leaf on my shoe. So we're not going to go that way. But everyone is doing perfectly well, and they're loving this weather. I didn't bring snacks. I did not. Hi, guys. I did not bring snacks. So, too bad for you. Yeah. It's too bad for you. I didn't bring snacks. So, any eggs in here? No, I think Tristan got those. Anyway. But everyone is doing perfectly fine over here. So, Trunk is unhappy because, of course, yesterday we caught her and put her in the cage, put her in the run. She's not happy about it. she's here. She's just not. She just went and hid. She's not happy about it at all. Okay? There's rabbits in there. 2 of them. There's 2 rabbits in the doghouse. There's 1 rabbit in there, and then Trunk is hiding behind the thing because she's really mad at me. That is okay. She's allowed to be mad at me. She's not happy with the fact that we caught her and put her in there. She wanted to be a freewheeling bunny for the rest of her life. Our guy that we took in yesterday, Zai, is doing fine. He's actually looking good, feeling good. Where is he? Right there. Right there. He's looking good. He's a pretty happy guy, to be honest. He's just, there he is. He just needs to get used to us, really. And he needs to be in quarantine for a little bit. So it'd be nice if he didn't have to be in quarantine, but he has to. Just the way it is, right? I don't think he has anything. He's perfectly healthy. That's not the point. The point is, it's entirely possible that he could carry something. And I don't take the risk, especially because he's not vaccinated for HDV. So we'll take care of that this week. He'll be in quarantine for a couple weeks after that, while that vaccine takes effect. And then he will be able to see if he likes any of our guys. See if he wants to hang out with anyone. I think he and Silverado might get along. I think so. So, I think they'll be all right. There's chickens everywhere. The chickens are loving it. So if I look just like this, it looks like it's kind of spring. But then if I turn around this way, or I turn around this way, there's so much snow still. So hopefully a day as beautiful as today will allow a lot of the snow to melt. I would like it to. That'd be wonderful. But, I mean, if we go over here, let's take a little gander over here. You'll be able to see how much snow there still is in the spots where the sun can't reach. So, and I'm hoping we don't get any more snow. Like if you look back down that way, look at all that snow. It continues pretty far. So there's also snow up in the front yard there. There's still quite a lot of snow. So hopefully this will help melt it, and hopefully we don't get any more snow. And if we could avoid getting rain for 1 week, if we could avoid any snow or any rain for 1 week, this should be pretty dry. And then we should be able to scrape down the pen. That would be wonderful. And actually do some yard cleanup, because you always have yard cleanup in the spring. It's just really hard to do it when there's still ice. So cross your fingers. Hopefully, this week will dry up most of this ground and we will avoid the worst of the flooding. Our area always floods, so we won't avoid all the flooding, but if we could avoid the worst of it, that would be great. Anyway, the plan for today is not much of anything. Enjoying the weather. I think we're mostly going to be sitting outside. Sitting outside, doing nothing. I know that my brother's coming over, so we can help him file his taxes. Usually my mom does that, but yeah, he needs a little help filing his taxes. Hopefully we can get him doing that independently. That would be great. But right now he still needs a little bit of help. So we're going to do that tonight. Other than that, it's mostly enjoy this gorgeous weather. Like, this weather is beautiful. Windows are open just for the day, because tomorrow it's going to be really cold, like back below freezing cold. So this is what we're going to enjoy, at least for now, because we can. And the animals are loving it, right? They think it's awesome. So they think it's awesome, which is good, because it is awesome that this is nice. Anyway, it's time for me to go inside and worry about some lunch for everyone. I think we're eating outside because it has been 8 months since it's been this nice out. So we definitely want to take advantage of it, especially because it's only for one day. So that's what I'm doing right now. It'll be fun. All right, we're just here getting ready to set up Gemini. She's napping on my bed. What we're doing here is we're getting ready to set her up so she can have babies. Hopefully, she does have them this time. And I know it looks like a small space, and it is. It's for containing the babies. We do not want the babies, when they're 2 weeks old and barely have their eyes open, to be running all over the room and getting stuck under the under the tower, or getting stuck under the bed, or getting lost, or getting stepped on. So this is for containing the babies. Mama can come out through this door. I'll be able to open the door all the way when I push the cage back. And I have a sleeve that goes over the door, so it's like a ramp to allow her to get in and out. So she has a litter box full of fresh litter, food and water, and she's got a nest box. And when I lower the top of the cage, this basically... Hi, sweetheart. She's over here on my bed. But when I lower the top of the cage, it comes down and she has some privacy for when she kindles. I know it looks small, but it's a good option for her. It allows her to come and go as she pleases, so she's not stuck in there with them. And it allows them to be contained with a waterproof floor as they figure out how to use a litter box. Okay? And no, the cage isn't dirty. It's just stained. It's been soaking in vinegar and stuff. It's just a very old cage. But it works well for our purposes. It fits neatly underneath my desk. So that's what we're using for Gemini. We are going to put her in there. I'm just going to grab her now, and I'll show you. She doesn't really have a problem with it. She doesn't care. Let me just grab my girl. Hello, my girl. Oh, you're a big girl. And I mean big girl in the terms of Gemini. She's a small rabbit. But she actually doesn't mind being in there. She'll go in and out however often she chooses. We sometimes use the wooden cage we have, but right now it's got... Hi. Right now it's got Zai in it, so we're using the blue cage. Sometimes I use the wooden cage because it also has an exit door that I can open up, not just a top hatch. So that's what we're doing right now. Food and water for Mama. She's all set up. I am going to lower this down. So you just close the top. Drop that down. And then she's got some privacy to have her baby. Her babies. We push this back. Push this back so it's out of the way. And I'm going to go find the sleeve. I think it's in my drawer. Find the sleeve for this door here. And then it's like a ramp for her to get in and out. And then she's not stuck. And the only reason we use a sleeve is so that Gemini doesn't get a foot stuck in here. So we put a sleeve over it, a fabric sleeve that I made. Just so she doesn't get stuck, right? We don't want a foot coming down and her breaking a foot. So that's why we have a sleeve for that. But she's mostly exploring, making a mess out of the nest box. That's what she's going to do for a while. She's checking out her area to have her babies. And she will have them happily. And this, I'm going to put another toy on because obviously she ate the toy off of this one. Not her. Who ate Celeste was the last one to have babies in here. So, yep, we are going to let her do her thing. Let her sort herself out. Let her decide how she wants to set herself up, and hopefully this time next week she'll have some babies. Anyway, it's about time I go outside and look for a few more eggs. Though I don't think I'll have any more. I really just don't think so. Oh, she's going to have a snack. Good for her. She's also got a little mirror in there to play with, and I have to go find her ball. I think the ball's under the bed. I'm pretty sure that's where she was playing with it. So I'm going to get her ball, I'm going to get her a couple of toys, and I'm going to find the sleeve for the door so she can get in and out safely. But other than that, she is all ready, nice and set up, has some privacy to have her little ones, and she will hopefully have babies in a week or less than. We'll wait and see. Well, it's evening now. Gemini is settled into her place so that she can get prepped to have some babies, and we're going to go look for some eggs. I don't think I'm going to find any. I think we got all the eggs we're going to get. But let's see. Quite a bit of snow has melted if you look. Now, not all of it. It's not all going to melt, and it's going to get cold tomorrow. So it's not all going to melt. There's a big hole there we got to fill before Shadowfax can run around. But you will notice, now this is still going to be mucky, but at least it's not an entire puddle. Now it's still gross, right? And we're still going to go from the side, and we're still going to watch where we step, because it is going to be gross. But it's not as bad as it was even this morning. It's getting there. Right? It's much, much better. And this is gross, but that's okay. It's gross, but it's not as bad. And we're using the fence just so we don't slip. But you can see where it's actually like this is much, much firmer. Much better. And Shadowfax is hearing me. Hi, bud. Hello. You're going to walk straight through? I'm not. I know, you're braver than me. I'm going this way. I think this is safer. Yeah, I can see your normal path is this way. So I'm going in the normal path. Hi, Arwen. Arwen. Hi, sweetie. Excuse me, everybody. Ah. Egg. I was wrong. There's an egg. Hi. Oh, I'm too short to see on the top shelf. That's okay, we'll send Tristan. Any eggs in here? I don't think so. We already got lots of duck eggs between the two I found and the two Tristan came in with. I'm just going to move this bird. Also, I want you to get up and eat. You're not having babies. Get up and eat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. I know. Okay, there's no egg. Makes her angry enough that she gets up and eats. Sometimes, especially silkies, will get so broody, they don't want to eat. Hi, Arwen. I know. I'm trying to decide. Do I go the way I went? Or do I go the way Shadowfax went? Like, he's now walking through the muck right here, where he wasn't before. This is an egg. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought. I probably didn't have to go all the way around that time. I'm going this way. Where's my best? I don't like where I came from. Hi, bud. I do not like where I came from. Well, this is a little better. Not so close to the fence. Closer to the fence is now where it's muck. All right. Okay. Well, we're going to get Tristan to scrape some of this. And then we're going to go this way. Carefully. I don't want to... I want to get stuck in the guck. There is still guck. It is still guck. So you do have to be careful. But it's actually not even as bad as it was this morning. It's so much better. I don't know where all the ducks are. I bet they're over here. Oh, yeah, I found them. I found the ducks. They're over here in the woods. Okay, they're over here in the woods. They're okay. They found the woods. They like being in the woods. Hi, wood ducks. They're not wood ducks. They're cayugas. Hi, Blue. Hi. Yeah, hi. Any eggs? I wish you guys would give me more eggs than you currently do. Well, you want snacks? I don't have any snacks. I see an egg. Don't step on it. Don't step on it. No, Lucy. No. Give me that egg. Got it. Stay in there. It's a Lucy egg. That'll go in the incubator on Friday. And then we're just gonna... Hi, sorry, did I hit someone in the head? No, okay. There we go. 2 eggs. 1 egg for hatching, 1 egg for eating is what I've got right now. Tristan brought in a bunch of eggs. The rabbits are doing okay. Trunk is still mad at me. You know, Trunk is still mad. So we have 3 pregnant ladies probably. Like, Silverado did get her when he escaped. So she's probably doing a month. The other 2 are probably doing about 2 weeks. So Gemini is due in the next few days. She's settling in, doing her stuff. Let's go over check on the fire. We are doing a fire. Zai's okay. Zai's good. He's in there doing his Zai thing. He likes Rowan. He's not too keen on me yet. He'll get there. He'll get there. Just scraping the toe of my shoe off on the grass here. There we go. That's much better. Go over here, check on the fire. That's what we're doing tonight. It's such a beautiful day. I'm just going to try not to get hit by Tristan wielding sticks. So we've got a fire going on. Tristan's our fire marshal tonight. And everywhere I stand, I'm right in the path of the smoke. So let's stand over this way and get a better shot of the fire. There we go. Yeah, but that's basically what we're doing tonight. Having a fire. My brother's going to get some help with his taxes. And that's basically the plan. So I'm not going to really film anymore tonight. I really still feel like crud. So I'm probably not having much in the way of dinner. Because I feel like crud. You know, everyone feels like crud sometimes. But I got eggs. So there we go. Shadowfax is now looking at me. He's looking at me. Being a grouch. I don't want you running out here till we fix the holes. There's a hole there, there's holes there, and there's holes here. If we don't fix the holes, you'll break your leg. He doesn't care. He's just grouchy. Anyway, we're going to call it a day. And we're pretty happy that this much snow melted. And it's going to be cold for the rest of the week. So, that's annoying. So, what can you do about it, really? Not a ton. So, we are going to go inside and change my clothes and then come out and hang out by the fire. That'll be fun. We like the fire. That's what we're going to do. And Tristan's over there doing stuff. He's got a hot dog roast stick. Yeah, hot dog roasting is on the menu tonight. For anyone who doesn't feel like crud. I feel like crud. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what's going on here tonight. Hopefully, it won't rain or snow and some of this can just continue to dry up. We are impressed with how much melted today. It was quite warm. That's over now. All right, well, that's about it for us here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.